everyone, and welcome to a new Houzz webinar. I'm Tori, and I'm a marketing specialist here at Houzz. In today's session, I'll be talking about how to work with clients in a time where new ways of communicating emerge on a regular basis. Technology is evolving constantly, and so do consumer behaviors and expectations. With the rise of instantaneous communication methods and the ubiquity of internet-connected smartphones, it's very easy to constantly stay in touch through a variety of channels. In turn, more consumers are expecting brands and companies to be available at all hours of the day. While it may be easier for large companies to meet consumer needs and preferences for expanded times and models of communication, it can be challenging for small businesses to do the same. So how do you deal with a client that is always on, texting, emailing, or calling you at all hours of the day? How can you set the right boundaries with clients? In today's webinar, we'll cover the following topics: understanding the client's needs, using separate business communication, automated communication, charging a premium, and enforcing your boundaries. Let's first address an important factor in client home improvement professional relationships. A common sentiment shared by industry professionals is that if the potential client doesn't respect your business hours, it's an indicator they may be tricky to work with. While there may be some truth in this, having this attitude could mean you lose the opportunity to work with good clients. When working with a client who communicates outside of business hours, keep in mind it may be that he or she is unable to connect during regular business hours. This could be for a variety of reasons, ranging from having professions that aren't in front of a computer or near phones to being constantly on the go and traveling. Regardless of why, some clients may warrant an exception. Houzz Pro is an all-in-one software system to manage your projects and clients from start to finish. It's an essential tool to improve your communication. Houzz Pro has features such as online messaging, photo and file sharing tools, and daily logs, which will help you communicate with all your clients, even the most difficult to reach ones. Separate business and personal communication channels can be a way to give yourself space from clients who are eager to always be in touch. As a way to keep overheads reduced, you may choose to do business from your personal mobile phone or computer, but with this overlap, it makes it hard to avoid business communication during your personal time. Nowadays, it may be easy to normalize working long hours or sending emails over the weekend, but reducing your free time can have serious effects on your mental health, which will end up affecting your business. That's why it's important that you find the right work-life balance. In order to find this balance, you may find it beneficial to purposely make yourself less accessible outside of work. If you can afford the increase in overhead costs, consider investing in a separate business phone line. This will allow you to disconnect and let messages go to voicemail while letting you have your personal phone for your non-business communication needs. Having a separate email address is recommended as well. Also, if your working hours don't include weekends, try to make plans ahead of time and enjoy this free time with your family and friends. Leave your business phone at home and just focus on your time off. Sometimes preventing communication overload outside of work hours is as simple as reminding clients about the appropriate hours for client communications. It's a polite way to proactively inform clients when they can expect for you to be reachable, and can be especially helpful if you ever work with a client from another time zone. There are different ways to make sure the client knows your working hours. List them on your website, email signature, or even include them in your contract. Another way of letting clients know all the aspects of your business is by spending time completing your Houzz profile. In 3 easy steps, you can create a great profile to get started. You can add your business details. This helps great clients find you instead of the other way around. You can upload photos which show off your projects and give clients an idea of what you can do. And you request reviews. Homeowners always look at the reviews first to decide which pro to hire. One last thing, don't forget to include keywords in your profile and photos. This way, you can increase your online presence and it'll be easier for your ideal clients to find you. It's important clients understand what's appropriate to justify a discussion outside of standard business hours, especially to those who are new to the renovation process. Issues that may seem standard for an experienced professional to handle the next business day may seem critical or urgent to some clients. For these scenarios, let them know which issues warrant discussing after hours and which issues are less critical and can wait until the next business day. For example, if someone shows up at your client's house to carry out some work on a different day than the one you both agreed, that would be considered acceptable for an out-of-hours call. You could also suggest the method of communication that is best suited for each issue. Leveraging technology to meet a client's communication needs can help you to provide the quality of service your clients are looking for while reducing the time you need to spend on work communications. Automated communication gives you the peace of mind that the client emails are acknowledged, and most of this technology is likely already included in the email product or service you're using. Email autoresponders, for example, are becoming much more common. A Marketing Sherpa study of over 1,000 marketers found that 50% of them use an automatic welcome email. For incoming communications during your off hours, set your email to automatically respond and inform the client that you'll be reviewing their message the next business day. You could make this email even more engaging by including links to interesting articles that will allow them to continue their research. This way, the client feels like they're getting a more meaningful response. If you want to send a more personal reply, but don't want to open the floodgates of communication, you can use a send later feature in your email. It allows you to address the message at the moment, but because it's not delivered until later, it sets the expectation that the homeowner should not expect instant responses. Houzz Pro now offers an integration with Gmail. This extension will let you access Houzz Pro CRM features through your own Gmail account so that you can keep all your client communications tracked in Houzz Pro. Plus, the extension gives you access to quick email reply templates so you can quickly respond to new inquiries that come through email. For professionals who don't mind some communication outside of the standard business hours, charging a premium for that time is a great way to keep it to a minimum while capturing additional revenue. The fee provides a disincentive for clients to contact you outside of your preferred hours while still allowing you to remain flexible enough to meet your clients' needs. Heather Cleveland of Heather Cleveland Design shared her opinion with us. In the last couple of years, I've noticed the expectations of evening and weekend time. As someone who values my family time, I struggled with how to manage that because saying no is really difficult for anyone in the service industry. So I found a way to say yes. I now have evening and weekend rates that are almost double my regular rates. Far fewer people ask for that time now. So I know that if I'm going to take that time away from my family, I'm going to be compensated for it in a way that feels worthwhile. This next tip may go against the nature of any small business owner who wants to stay on top of all aspects of the business. But remember, if you don't want to communicate outside your designated work hours, you're not under any obligation to do so. Set the boundaries at the beginning of the project by defining appropriate times and channels of communication and letting clients know when they can expect you to be accessible. If you make it clear and are responsive when you say you will be, the client will be less likely to feel neglected when they don't hear from you outside of business hours. Simply wait to respond to that call, text message, or email until the next business day. There's a good chance the client won't mind, and if they do, it's an opportunity to reinforce your boundaries by reminding them that the communication came in outside of business hours. Even though you are a service provider, you can be in control of your boundaries. Houzz Pro can help you keep all of your clients' communication in one place, so you don't need to worry about organizing your inbox during your free time. The Houzz Pro Client Dashboard can help you manage everything related to customers' communication. You're able to share this with them and provide them with transparency and collaborations on their project. They are also kept up to date with timelines, who's working on what, and all other communications. With the Houzz Pro Dashboard, you're able to organize everything in one simple inbox, give clients 24/7 access to their project dashboard with all of the details, and allow clients to see invoices, approvals, and more. Whether you're a designer, builder, architect, or other home renovation professional, Houzz Pro has a wide range of features to help you manage your business and make your life easier, such as the project tracker, daily logs, custom website, and many more. There are several packages available that include features based on your needs. If you want more, you can visit houzz.co.uk/houzpro/pricing. This address is still at the bottom of your screen there. And that's all for today's session. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, contact us via support on the Houzz Pro page. Bye!